We don't need to control everything as human beings. We really, really don't. And the last thing we need to control is wild animals. In 2014, I moved into the Overberg and became aware of the wild horses. I realized at that point that this was a national treasure that needed to be protected and saved. I've done a lot of research into the background of the horses and other wild horse herds around the world, and this is one of the very few herds of wild horses in South Africa and internationally. They are free roaming. It's magnificent. The Overberg used to be a very big breeding ground for horses in the Second World War. So they realized that they needed to build a stronger horse. So they bought various breeds, and so that is part of their survival, is they just are a combination of amazing breeds. The greatest threat to these horses is without a doubt them being taken into tourism as an entity, as anybody charging to see the horses or anybody going close to the horses. As it stands now, the horses don't like people going close to them, they're shy of them. Our mission is to actually just change tourism and to change the way people view wild animals. And we're trying desperately hard to say to people, look, don't touch, don't go near, for goodness sake, don't feed. But to observe from a distance. They don't need money, they don't need interference. They have some wild cuts. They do get injured, foals get injured, but we just observe, and we just send reports to the vets every 3 or 4 days, and they heal. They really do. We had to remove a snare where we had to get a vet in, and that horse was up within a minute. Their instinct to survive is just so strong. But during that whole encounter, the herd just stood back. They let us help. When somebody's in trouble, they actually just let us help. And that's an incredible thing. They know that we're helping. And she got up, and she was a bit giddy, obviously. And that horse turned around and thanked us. And honestly, it was the most beautiful thing we've ever experienced. And today she's a brilliant mum. She's the lead mare. She's full of nonsense. She's just a great lead mare. She's got her stallion who stays by her. But when she turned around and she looked at us and she just 100% thanked us, it just made me realize that this is worth protecting.